गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुर्साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। शुक्लाम्बरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम्। बुद्धिर्बलं यशोधैर्यं निर्भयत्वम् अरोगिताम् अजाड्यं वाक्पटुत्वं च हनुमत्स्मरणात् भवेत्। गुरवे सर्वलोकानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। वागर्थाविव सम्पृक्तौ वागर्थप्रतिपत्तये जगतः पितरौ वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ। तं सूर्यं जगतां नाथं ज्ञानविज्ञानमोक्षदं महापापहरं देवं तं सूर्यं प्रणमाम्यहम्। येनाक्षरसमाम्नायमधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। येन धौता गिरः पुंसां विमलैः शब्दवारिभिः तमश्चाज्ञानजं भिन्नं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्। यदक्षरपदभ्रष्टं मात्राहीनं च यद्भवेत् तत्सर्वं क्षम्यतां देवनारायण नमोऽस्तु ते। कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियैर्वा बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृते स्वभावात् करोमि यद्यत् सकलं परस्मै नारायणायेति समर्पयामि। अस्तु। So, going forward, we shall do the example sentences. We completed the Karaka book. We also completed pages 61 through 63. Initially, I thought I shall also do the pages 66 through, the ending. But then I thought rather than doing them in the class, I plan to create small short videos on each sutra. Just one sutra in a small, like a 1 minute video. I want to try that and see how it goes. So you all, whenever you want, you can take a look at that sutra, what it does and where it is used and all that. Because otherwise, again, all the sutras are given here. So rather than covering them in the class, if I make those videos, you can just look at them whenever needed. And then, so we'll go directly to the 1,000 sentences. So what I'm planning is I also want your inputs. So are you feeling productive, like working with these sentences? Do you think it is helping you? If it helps you all working the sentences during the class, we will continue this. If you think you can do it on your own and we don't have to meet, then that is up to you. Otherwise, what I have in my mind is we can work through the sentences during our Tuesday classes. And once the sentences are over, we can go over the Bhagavad Gita shlokas, just the Karaka part. Just the Karaka part. There, how we can go over them is whatever we already have in the, whatever we already have on our University of Hyderabad website. We can go over those and we can go over those and see if there are any mistakes. Okay. So that is one thing we can do. Now, say for example, we have something like this. So here we can look at this graph. We can look at this graph and see if everything is marked correctly, because there are so many corrections needed. So doing that, it will also help us go over the Karaka relations once again, and it will be like a revision of the shlokas also. That is what I have on my mind right now. But it all depends on how whether it is helpful to you or not. Otherwise, we can, just after the 1,000 sentences, if you all would like to stop, we can stop. That is one suggestion. And after this, we can also do the Raghuvamsha shlokas after the Bhagavad Gita. So we can only take the shlokas and discuss the Karaka relations. That way, for you also, it will be a good practical exposure to the Karaka class that we have learned. So we'll come across all cases where Panchami Vibhakti, how it is used in all the cases that we have learned, the Chaturthi Vibhakti. So the more we look at how the application is, the more easy it will be for us to understand. Okay. So now let us go to the 1,000 sentences. So yesterday or in the last class, we stopped at a particular sentence. Let me see where we stopped. So did we do this? Ayam tasya petakaha na asti. Ayam tasya petakaha na asti. So ayam is the kartripadam, or ayam petakaha tasya na asti. That also we can say. Or ayam tasya petakaha na asti. Here this should be in Vidheya Visheshana. Ayam will be the kartripadam. Tasya petakaha na asti. So this is not his. Okay. Ayam tasya petakaha nasti. So petakaha, we can make it as Vidheya Visheshana. Right? Or here it is given as ayam petakaha nasti. What does this mean? Ayam petakaha nasti. Ayam tasya petakaha nasti. Yeah. If as long as tasya is there, we cannot make this visheshana. Ayam petakaha nasti. If tasya is not there, we can say ayam petakaha nasti. This is not a box. Even then it has to be Vidheya Visheshana only. Ayam petakaha nasti. This is not a box. So either way, petakaha should be Vidheya Visheshana and ayam should be Kartripadam. Okay. What about ayam pachakaha asti? Here, what is the Kartripadam? And I want active participation. I want you all to tell the answers.
Ayam Kartripadam.
Ayam Kartripadam. What will Pachakaha be?
Pachakaha. Pachakaha.
Pachakaha. The sentence here is Ayam Pachakaha asti.
Pachakaha Kartripadam.
Vidheya Visheshanam
With Visheshanam to Pachakaha Ayam.
Pachakaha
Asti Kriyapadam.
Asti Kriyapadam. Ayam Pachakaha asti. So here
Pachakaha Ayam, the Visheshanam.
Pachakaha Visheshana. Ayam will be Kartripadam. If I say Ayam Pachakaha Pachati, then what will Ayam and Pachakaha be?
Pachakaha Pachati. Pachakaha. Ayam Visheshanam Kevalam.
Ayam Visheshanam to Pachakaha. Pachakaha Pachati.
Kartripadam. Pachati kriyapadam.
Kriyapadam. Yes. So always see when asti or bhavati are there, and when such visheshana and visheshya are there, look out for that vidheya visheshana. When any other kriyapadam is there, then it will be only a visheshana. If asti or bhavati are there, then the vidheya visheshana should be taken. So let us.
different Katrupadam va or Katrupadam va.
Ayam is the Kartrupadam. Here in Ayam Pachakaha asti, Ayam will be Kartrupadam. Pachakaha Vidheya Visheshana, like how it is shown here. Ayam is Kartrupadam. Pachakaha is Vidheya to Ayam. And
Okay.
Asyapadam. But if the sentence is Ayam Pachakaha Pachati, if the Kriyapadam is Pachati, then Pachakaha will be Kartrupadam. And Ayam will be Visheshana to Pachaka. Okay, only when asti or bhavati is there, and if visheshana and visheshya are there, then this Pachakaha will be Vidheya Visheshana to Ayam. Okay, that you always have to remember. Now here, Arab Deshat Ashvaha Agachati. What is the Kartrupadam?
Asvaha Kartrupadam. Agachati kriyapadam.
Arab Deshat
Panchami vibhakti.
Panchami Vibhakti can be Pradhanam or Hetu or Vibhaktam or so many things it can be. Here, what is the Panchami Vibhakti representing?
Apadanam.
Apadanam. Uttam. Okay. So, Arab Deshat Apadanam Ashvaha Agachati. Since Arab Deshat is a Samasa Padam, we write it like this. Okay. Arab Deshat Ashvaha Agachati. Uttamam. Arbhakaha Ratham Pashyati. What is the Kartrupadam here?
Arbhakaha Katrupadam.
Arbhakaha. Arbhakaha Kartrupadam. Pashyati kriya radham karmapadam.
Ratham is Karmapadam.
Arbhaka means what, miss?
Arbhakaha means, how do you say?
Child. Child.
Yeah, child we can say, or somebody who is not very intelligent also you can say.
Pardon?
Somebody who is not very intelligent, like very composed. That also you
person వస్తుందా? Weak person.
Weak ante not physically weak, but mind wise he is not very intelligent kind. Also you can. Or a child. Several meanings are there.
Here it is child only, madam. Here it is child only. It cannot
Child
be
only.
intelligent.
Not fully grown.
Okay. So Arbhakaha Ratham Pashyati. So the child is looking at the chariot. So Arbhakaha Karta Ratham Karma Pashyati. Ashvaha Dhavati.
Dhavati kriyapadam. Ashvaha Kartrupadam.
Dhavati, is it Sakarmaka or an Akarmaka?
Akarmaka kriyapadam.
Akarmaka. So Ashvaha Dhavati, Ashvaha will be Kartrupadam. Ashvaha Shighram Dhavati.
Here Sighram kriya
Shighram is kriya
visheshana.
visheshan.
Kriya Visheshana.
Shighram kriya visheshan.
Kartrupadam?
Ashvaha.
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 Ashvaha
Dhavati
Kartrupadam.
kriya padam.
Kriya Visheshana.
Dhavati akarmaka.
Dhavati is Akarmaka Dhatu.
Akarmaka kriya. That's why it is getting Shighram.
Ashva, yes. Ashvasya Chorayita Nagare Asti.
Asti kriyapadam. Nagare Desadikaranam.
Adhikarana. Deshadhikarana.
Chorayita.
Chorayita
Kartrupadam.
Chorayita Kartrupadam. Ashvasya
Shashti sambandham.
Shashti Sambandham va, is there a possibility for Karaka Shashti here?
Aswasya chorayita.
Ashvasya chorayita.
किञ्चित् भवति
Why? Because it cannot be Karaka Shashti. Why? Because Chorayita is Choraha. Right? Chorayita is none other than Choraha. This is another word for Choraha. Chorayitru will be the Pratipadikam. Chorayita is the Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachana Rupam. So Ashvam, between Ashvam and Chora, there is one has to be the Kriya Padam. When Karaka Shashti is there, the word that is in Shashti Vibhakti, it should be in relation with the Kridanta. Okay, and it has to have a Kriya Padam. It should be the action. So Ashva, does Ashva have anything? What do you say? Vyapara ashrayitvam asti va Ashvasya? The Chora. Here some Chaura Karyam is happening. But that Chaura Karyam, Vyaparam, is there in Ashva? It is not there. So we cannot have that kind of Karaka Shashti relation here. So it will be only Shashti Sambandha. Like that you can check. Okay?
Okay.
Nantaram. So here Ashvasya is Shashti Sambandha to Chorayita. Chorayita is Kartrupadam. Nagare is Adhikaranam. Deshadhikaranam. Ashvasya Palanam Kuru.
कुरु क्रियापदम् अजाहृतं त्वं कर्तृपदम् हियर् अश्वस्य कारकषष्टि भवति
Shashti to
पालनं
Palanam Krudantam.
Kartana Karmana.
पालనంకి అవుతుంది కర్మకి అవుతుంది कारकषष्टि
Ashvasya is related to, is connected to Palanam as Shashti Karta or Shashti Karma, because the Shashti
karma
Palanam, who is Ashvasya Palanam Kuru. Ashvam Palayatu. So Ashva will be karma to Palanam. Ashvasya should be connected to Palanam as karma. Why? Because that Palanam means to take care of. The Phalashrayatvam is there in Ashvam because Ashva is the one that is being taken care of. So the Palana Kriyayaha Phalashrayatvam Ashve Asti. Ataha Ashva is Karma Padam to Palanam. So Ashvasya should be connected to Palanam as karma. Palanam is again Karma Padam to Kuru. And Tvam we have to take as Adhyahatam Kartrupadam to Kuru. So Tvam is Karta to Kuru. Ashvasya is Karma to Palanam. And Palanam is again Karma to Kuru. Okay. Here they use a color code depending on the Vibhakti only. So don't get confused. Here this is also karma, but this is in blue. This is also karma. Why is this in green? So just for your clarification, all the analysis here have a color code. So for Prathama Vibhakti, blue color, this bright blue is used. For Dvitiya Vibhakti, this green is used. For Kriya Padam, red is used. For Shashti Vibhakti, this light blue color is used. And for Avyayas, pink color is used. And for Panchami Vibhakti, a kind of green is used. So you can, as you are working through the graphs, you can see the colors also. So the colors indicate the Vibhakti only. Okay, sometimes a word which is in one Vibhakti can be different. Like here. Here, this is in Dvitiya Vibhakti and Karma, but this is in Shashti Vibhakti, but also Karma. So that you keep in mind. Otherwise, you might be thinking why when both the words are Karma Padams, the color is different. So the color code is dependent only on the Vibhakti. Anantaram, Ashvaya Jalam Dehi.
Dehi Kriya Padam, Tvam Adhyahrutam, Ashvaya Sampradana, Karakam. Jalam Karaka Sanya. Karma Sanya.
Uttama. So Dehi is the Kriya, Tvam Adhyahritam Kartrupadam, Ashvaya Sampradanam, Jalam Karma Padam. Uttama. Anantaram asatyat daridryam varam asti. So here the meaning of this sentence is daridryam means poverty is better than lying, better than speaking. Asatyat daridryam varam asti. So what is the Kartrupadam here?
Daridryam Kartrupadam.
Daridryam Kartrupadam. What will varam be?
Varam Vidheya Visheshanam.
Vidheya Visheshana. Asatyat.
Apadanaka.
So, is there any reason happening? There is too much of noise with somebody. Can they mute? Okay. So here, asatyat daridryam, there is a comparison. There is no separation. Only when there is separation, we have to mark it as apadana. So here it is, we call this vibhaktam. We call this vibhaktam. Vibhakte panchami vibhaktehe. That sutram is there if you remember. Panchami vibhaktehe. So when there is a vibhaktam, means, like classifying them as separate or finding a point to separate two things or to distinguish them with a property, distinguishing them with a property. So there we use vibhaktam. Okay. Let us see how it is done here. So here vibhaktam.
Comparison kada?
Comparison. Yeah, this is a kind of comparison, but again, comparisons can be several kinds. Another comparison is putri matra sadrishi. There, that sadrishi is because of that sadrishi, tritiya vibhakti is coming. So there also is a kind of comparison. Even with panchami vibhakti also sometimes comparison comes, but there the comparison is based on the similarity. There you are more like saying this is like this.
Tulanatmakam.
Tulanatmakam. Yes, correct. There we use tulana bindu. Okay, for that kind of comparisons, we say tulana bindu. But here we use vibhaktam because we are distinguishing them. Asatyat daridryam varam asti. So asatyat is vibhaktam to varam.
We should say only vibhaktam, not panchami vibhakti relation.
Oh no. Vibhaktam is the property here, like the name of that, like how we say karma karakam, kartru karakam. This is not a karakam, but it is a property of that relation. Okay. So here I think asatyat should be connected to daridryam, not varam. Varam should be connected on the side. Asatyat should be connected to daridryam directly. Asatyat daridryam varam. Varam asti. Okay. So that that should be, that connection got wrong here.
Wrong button.
So asatyat should be connected to daridryam. Okay. Anantaram asatyat paraha adharmaha kaha api nasti. How do you, what is the Kartrupadam here?
Kartrupadam adharmaha. Asatyat paraha. Ikkada kuda vibhakta.
Vibhaktame. Vibhaktameva.
Ikkada kuda vibhaktame. Na kaha api asti. Na kaha api.
What is the Kartrupadam here?
Kartrupadam adharmaha.
Adharmaha. What will kaha be?
Ade akkada agipindi.
Adharmaha kaha asti? Ramaha kaha asti? There what is kaha? Ramaha Raja asti. What is Raja there?
Raja.
Paraha.
Again,
Raja kriya.
Again,
Kartrupadam.
Kartrupadam.
Once
Kaha
again,
kartrupadam.
once
Kartrupadam.
again listen to this sentence. Ramaha Raja Asti. What is the Kartrupadam there?
Ramaha.
Ramaha. What will Raja be?
Visheshana.
Visheshana for
Visheshana.
Raja.
Visheshana.
Okay, it will be Vidheya Visheshana.
Vidheya Visheshana.
Now when I say Ramaha, Kaha Asti, there what will Kaha be?
Kaha kartrupadam. Ramaha na. Ramaha kaha asti.
Kaha Vidheya Visheshana.
Vidheya Visheshana.
Right? So Adharmaha Kaha Asti.
Asatya.
Adharmaha kartrupadam. Kaha asti. Kaha
will be
Vidheya Visheshana.
Adharmaha will be Kartrupadam. Kaha will be Vidheya Visheshana.
Vidheya Visheshana. Okay.
What will Paraha be? Paraha Adharmaha.
Paraha Visheshana. Visheshana to karta.
Paraha will be Visheshana to Adharma. What will Asatyat be?
Asatyat vibhaktam.
To? Connected to?
Asatyat.
Paraha only.
Paraha.
Asatyat Paraha Adharmaha Kaha api nasti. Okay? Compared to Asatyam, there is nothing more Adharmam. There is nothing more Adharmam than Asatyam. Now let us see how this graph is. So Asatyat is Vibhaktam to Paraha. Paraha is Vidheya Visheshana to Adharmaha. Okay, here again see, ordering can always make it a little different. Asatyat Paraha Adharmaha Kaha api nasti. So Asatyat Paraha Adharmaha. So Paraha, Asatyat Paraha. Wait, how did this marked? Kaha Adharmaha Asatyat Paraha Nasti. Asatyat Paraha Kaha Adharmaha api Nasti. Kaha api Adharmaha Nasti. Okay, if you put it like that. Asatyat Paraha
Adharmaha kaha api na asti.
Kaha api Adharmaha Nasti. See, if we read what is in the graph, how we should read it is Asatyat Paraha or Kaha api Adharmaha Asatyat Paraha Nasti. Ye Adharma Vaina Kuda Asatyam Kante Ledu.
Okay.
But which one sounds better?
Kaha api adharmaha asatyat paraha na asti.
Does that sound better? Or Asatyat Paraha Adharmaha Kaha api Nasti? Which is sound
better?
Both seem fine.
Both are sounding good.
Okay,
Correct.
but is the sentence matching with the graph? The sentence
graph ki
chudali.
Rendu sentence vidividiga matching try cheyta.
Here in the sentence Kaha should come before Adharmaha.
Okay.
Asatyat Paraha Kaha Adharmaha api Nasti. Kaha Adharmaha api Asatyat Paraha Nasti. In that way we have to change the sentence. Okay? Because the sentence and the graph are not matching. We can write it both ways. Both ways meaning is fine. But what we have to see is the sentence should match the graph or the graph should match the sentence. In sentence, the order is different. In the graph, it is taken a little differently. So, we have to match that.
Is this graph tallying any of these two? What we consider the sentences? Is this graph tallying any one of these two sentences?
Yeah, this graph is for 47, sentence number 47. But in the sentence that Kaha should have come before Adharmaha. Kaha api Adharmaha Asatyat Paraha Nasti. That should have been the Anvaya.
Kaha api. Api last which is.
So Bhagini, atra kaha api both should go over adharma?
Over adhana. Adharmaha.
No, but for, on the graph, it has to be represented as a kaha and then api and then adharma, or kaha then adharma and then api.
Api is connected to kaha only. Api
Only
should be.
kaha has to be switched, correct?
No, it is correct only. In the graph, the api is connected to only kaha. Kaha api adharmaha. Though we are reading it like that. See, when api is connected to kaha, then kaha api adharmaha, we say. Because we have to follow the api right after kaha, it is connected right below kaha. So kaha api adharmaha. If I put it between kaha and adharmaha, it will become kaha adharmaha api, it will become.
So that is wrong.
That will be wrong. So here kaha api adharmaha.
Yeah, that I understand. And one fundamental question, can I ask you? Is this at right time to ask?
Sure.
Because I was able to reach to the 1000 sentence screen and all the numbers that is there, the sloka numbers group, that I could see. But then how to access this sloka in each bucket? That is the part I was struggling. I don't know how to do that.
So just click on that. In
No.
each of.
But do I have to go to first click on the e-reader and then only I can read all the slokas?
Yes.
And then I have to click on the group. Like say, for example, I wanted to go to group 51 to 100. Then I will just click on that group and then I will see. Okay,
Correct.
now I understand. Okay, that was my hung up. So I understood now. Thank you.
So then 48. Asti kaha tatra?
क्रियापदं कः कर्तृपदं तत्र अधिकरणं
तत्र अधिकरणं
देशाधिकरणं
So tatra kaha asti?
कः अस्ति अక్కడ ఎవరున్నారు?
Okay, so this is simply given in a different order. On samsaadhanii, when you are running this, you have to put it as shloka. Whenever the prose order is not there in whatever sentence or whatever you are trying to, on the samsaadhanii you are trying to run, if it is in proper shloka order, sentence order, then you select prose. Otherwise, you have to select shloka, the sentence type as shloka. Okay? Here, because this order is there, normally if you run this as prose, you will not get. But if you run it as shloka, then you will get the graph. Okay. Asya lekhani kutra asti? Here, what is the kartrupadam?
लेखनी. Asya
lekhani kriya kartrupadam. Kutra adhikaranam.
Kutra is adhikaranam. What is asya?
Shashti sambandham.
Only.
Sambandham asti kriyapadam.
Like his.
Asya related to lekhani.
Asya related to lekhani.
So asya lekhani kutra asti? Asya is shashti sambandha only. It is like tasya or etasya. Aham kadapi ushnam jalam patum na ichchami. What is the kartrupadam here?
Jalam. Aham kartrupadam.
Karmapadam?
Jalam karmapadam.
Jalam karmapadam.
Ushnam visheshanam karmapadam. Karma visheshanam.
Ushnam is visheshana to which word?
Jalam.
Karmapadam to which word? Jalam is karmapadam to which word?
Aham kartrupadam.
Patum. Jalam is karmapadam to patum.
Patum, okay.
Patum. And what will patum be? How to mark patum?
Tumunanta avyayam.
It is a tumun kriya. Within the tumun kriya, we have three types. Okay. One is ichchami. It always comes with ichchami. Patum ichchami, patitum ichchami, gantum ichchami, khaditum ichchami. Whenever it comes with ichchami, it is called ishkarma. It is
Oh.
called ish karma. Okay.
Ish Shanmukha Shava, Shatkon Shava, Shankar Shava.
Sha.
Shanmukha.
Shanmukha Sha.
Okay. If it
Yes.
comes like patitum gacchami. Patitum gacchami. So there is a prayojanam there for going. What is the purpose of going? To read. So there it is called prayojanam. There it is called prayojanam. Patitum gacchami, lekhitum agacchami, lekhitum upavishami. I sat to write. Okay. So the purpose of sitting is to get something written. Like that. If the tumun word is indicating the purpose of the main kriya, why that main kriya is being done for this? Pathashalam gacchami. Kimartham? Patitum. Okay. Melitum vanam gacchami. Mitram melitum vanam gacchami. I went to the garden to meet my friend. Like that. So the purpose of the main kriya is being told by the tumun kriya. Then we label the tumun kriya as prayojanam. Okay. And another kind of tumun prayoga will be there. Patitum shaknoti va? Lekhitum shaknomi. Shaknomi. With the shaknomi it will come. There it is simply called tumun kriya. Tumun karma. Okay. So like that they have categorized based on how it is the tumun, the role of the tumun kriya in the sentence.
What
so
is
here,
the second one, madam? Second one.
One is ishkarma. The second one is
Ishka.
prayojanam. Prayojanam is when the tumun kriya is indicating the purpose of the main kriya. And the last one is with shaknoti. If the tumun kriya is used with the shaknoti, patitum shaknomi, lekhitum shaknomi, gantum shaknomi, then it is called tumun karma. Okay. So here ushnam jalam kadapi patum aham na ichchami. So ish karma. Patum is ish karma to ichchami. Aham is karta. Na is pratisheda. Kadapi patum. Kadapi. Again, here also kadapi can be connected to either patum or ichchami. See, aham ushnam jalam patum kadapi na ichchami. At any point of time, I don't like drinking warm water. I don't like drinking warm water. I don't like at any time. I don't like drinking warm water. Like that also we can say. So then how to know to which word should we connect? That is where we use sannidhi. Because here kadapi is in close proximity to patum rather than ichchami, we connect it to patum. Okay. So here, though both ways the sentence will be perfectly fine, but here the proximity is indicating the intention of the vakta. So here kadapi should be connected to patum because of the sannidhi. Okay. So we completed 50. I think we did a few in the very beginning.
Why can't it be with naichami? Ichchami. Kadapi naichami.
It can be with ichchami also. But here, you remember first when we were working with Karaka, what a Karaka is and how to the Shabda Bodha. When we were discussing Shabda Bodha, we discussed about Sannidhi also. Because, say for example, let us take a sentence. Ramaha pustakam patitva granthalayam pustakam patitva mitram lekhanam preshayati. Okay. Ramaha pustakam patitva mitraya lekhanam dadati, something like that. Mitraya lekhanam dadati. So here pustakam Mitraya pustakam dadati also, the pustakam can be connected to dadati also, because it is karma padam. It can be patitva, it can be karma padam to patitva, or it can be karma padam to dadati. But why are we connecting it only patitva? Because of the sannidhi. It is in close proximity. So that is what the intention of the vakta is. So even when we are speaking, we try to put words together so that they make the sannidhi also will apply. Because of the sannidhi, the meaning is expressed correctly. That is the importance of sannidhi. So we have to take that into consideration. There is nothing wrong with connecting kadapi to ichchami, but it is here for a purpose. Aham kadapi ushnam jalam patum na ichchami. So here by connecting kadapi to patum, at any point of time, drinking at any point of time is what is indicated. Okay. Whereas if to ichchami, I don't like it at all. Don't like it. In that way, the meaning can, change a little bit. But that is the reason why we say sannidhi is important. We have to, for Shabda Bodha, these are the three things: Akanksha, Sannidhi, and what is the third one? Yogyata. Okay, the words should have Yogyata, and then Sannidhi, and then Akanksha. These two always. Otherwise, if we put some word in the middle, and it does not have any kind of yogyata with any other word in the sentence, then it doesn't make sense. We simply remove that word. Even when you come across some sentences, if you see that one word is not fitting with anything else, you will understand there has to be some kind of mistake, right? Why? Because it does not have yogyata, we cannot make sense out of it. So these three we have to consider.
Bhagini, Puni, Puchami, the fundamental question. For example, Patu in the graph, okay? Patum in the bracket is 5.1. I know this is the fifth word. What is the one stands for?
5.1. So the reason why this point ones are written is, let me show you this. Let me show you a sentence.
Yeah, it is a fifth word in the sentence.
I understand. The reason why we are using this point one is, say for example, here dharma pracharam is there. Here we are marking dharma is 4.1 and pracharam is 4.2. So the 4 indicates the word number in the sentence, and 1 and 2 indicate the part. So dharma pracharam is the 4th word in this sentence, so 4, and dharma is the purva padam, so 4.1, and pracharam is the uttara padam, so 4.2.
Okay, that is, but patum there is no uttar padam. But for the patum is no uttar padam, so there is only 1. That's why it is 1. In the sentence number, the sloka number 50, patum is the only one, number 6 and 1. That's why it is 1. Okay. So except for the samasa words, all other words will have 0.1 only. I understand. Okay. I understand.
The first indicate the number of word, the word number in that sentence, like where it stands in the sentence.
Yeah, avagatam. Dhanyavad. So now then, wait a minute, Bhagini. Now on the left hand side, where the whole sentence written in a different color, purple color, where the patum is there, then a second part is a pa and then tu, and then anvaya and tumun adadi. So what is the tu stands for?
So pa, that 2 indicates, say for example, pa dhatu, if there is pa dhatu in more than one gana.
Oh, okay.
In more than one gana, then they mark it. They mark it. See here, pa we have in bhuvadi and the pa dhatu. ganas.
And then we selected the second one. Is that correct?
Correct. The first one will be named as Pa1, and the second one they mark it as Pa2.
Okay. Now that makes sense now. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm going with the fundamental questions because I think I missed.
That is fine. So here this is avyayam because tumunnantas, kvantas, lyabantas, all these are considered as avyayas, avyaya, tumun and agadigana. And because there are two pa dhatus, this is pa 2.
Understood. And since the rest of the case, like a jal and all, there is only one dhatu and there is no, so there is nothing written about that.
Correct.
Okay, understood. And the colors are has a significance also?
Yes.
I know you mentioned earlier, but I was writing something else at the same time.
Okay. So yeah, they have a significance. The Kriya Padam will be in red color. All Abhyayams will be in pink color. Karma Padams will be in this color of green. And blue for Kartrupadam. Actually, more than the Karakam, it is the Vibhaktis that the colors are. So the Kriya Padam, of course, it will be in the Lakaras will be in red color always. Abhyayas pink. The Dvitiya Vibhakti will be in this color of green. And Prathama Vibhakti will be this bright blue color.
Okay, so there is only how many Vibhakti are there then? There's only 2.
Vibhaktis are there, no? For all 7, you will have all 7 different colors. So say for example, if you go here, Asatyat, the Panchami Vibhakti is in this shade of green.
Okay.
Okay, Ashwasya. So this is Ashwasya, this is this color of blue, a little grayish blue.
Okay.
Okay, like that. And Saptami also is a kind of gray, I think. Nagare, let us see. Nagare, yeah. This is again a little different, lighter gray.
Okay.
Okay, so all 7 vibhaktis will have 7 colors, but green and gray and blue, a little shade difference is used. Okay.
Okay, Dhanyavad Bhagini.
Okay. So now let us see 51 through 100.
हरि ओम भगिनी एकः संशयः अस्ति मम अपि.
Yes, Bhagini.
The same question, same sentence. प्रतिषेधी इत्यर्थे किं भगिनी? प्रतिषेधः
means that negation.
Okay.
Negation is represented by the word pratishedha.
Okay. And you said that patum 1 and 2 means the Ashtadhyayi numbers you've given. But patum in the beginning it is patum pa pane. Second one is pa rakshane. Here we are taking pa pane only.
Yes.
How come
correct.
it is 2?
That is a mistake. When they originally wrote, maybe they picked the wrong pa. So such mistakes also we need to identify.
Okay.
Let me go here. Actually, no. 1 second. So this is as per ashtadhyayi.com. So here pa is pane and here pa is rakshane. But this order is not. We have to go into samsaadhanii. Let me do samsaadhanii. Here they have a different order. Here we have to see how their order is marked. Pa pane, bhuvadi anit. Where is that dhatu? Not here. There has to be a place where let us go to verb generator. Here the dhatu. The pa. Here
No,
they have different
no,
orders.
Bhagini.
Ah.
In the tools, you go to the first one and then type the pa, the very first one pa, and then the options will come, and then we have to select which one we want. Pa, just the pa.
Actually, I have a different idea. So here,
Okay.
if we write pibati,
Okay.
pibati, pa 1. Okay, with the pibati, bhuvadi ganas. Means bhuvadi gana is showing the pane, right?
Okay.
Right? Even here in here also we have to check in ashtadhyayi.com. Bhuvadi gana is talking about pane. So it has to be pa 1. So they definitely have selected the wrong one here. That also I have to make note of. Thank you very much, Bhagini, for identifying this. So pa 2 has to be taken. Sorry, pa 1 has to be taken. Sometimes the order of Ashtadhyayi can be different from the order that in Samsaadhanii, but here it happens to be that they picked the wrong pa.
Okay.
Because they wrote also the meaning also wrong, Raksha Karna instead of Pina.
No, P2, part 2 is Raksha Karna only in Ashtadhyayi also. That's why I asked. I got that doubt because of that only.
See, here the pa of the Adadi Gana is Rakshane. So it is
That's why
Adadi
they have
Gana
picked
is
out
Rakshane.
part 2, Bhagini. That's why Rakshane, ityarde, part 2 andukane Rakshane rassar kinda.
But the sentence says the Ushma Jalam. So it is Jalam Pina. Jalam Rakshanam na karna kachami.
It should be bhadi. Bhadi.
So they have to pick the bhuvadi, but they picked by mistake the adadi.
Right.
That
Even
is what
the meaning
Lakshmi
is
Bhagini
wrong.
is
That's
saying.
what I'm saying.
That is what Lakshmi Bhagini is also saying.
Okay. We both said, okay.
Yeah.
Understood. Lakshmi Bhagini, thank you. Lakshmi, you are sharper than I am.
Okay, so I need volunteers to pick such mistakes and bring it to our notice so that we can make the corrections. Okay, so coming to the 51st, or while we are doing going over the sentences also, you pay attention to such things and we can correct. That way we also see by because Lakshmi Bhagini said this, we again were reminded of that pa dhatu has two meanings, and one is in pane and one is in rakshane. So like this, we also will become very familiar with all the dhatus and all the dhatu arthvas and all that. Okay. So I feel in that way, this will be very productive discussing these sentences, karaka wise, dhatu wise, shabda wise, every way we can improve. Okay. Aham kadapi asatyam naiva vadami. Kartrupadam?
Aham kartrupadam.
Vadami kriyapadam. Aham vadami kriyapadam.
Asatyam karmapadam.
Asatyam karmapadam. Kadapi kaladikaranam. Kada.
Vadami.
And naiva is
kadapi? Na.
Vadami.
Na eva vadami.
Naiva is na eva, but sometimes naiva is so commonly used together. Na eva together, naiva is used very commonly. That also is like a word by itself. So they enter it like that also. Naiva can be entered or you can separate it. Either way, it is fine. So here kadapi kaladikaranam. Kadapi also same. You can either use or split it. Some words, they are used together so often that sometimes we can use them like that as a word by itself.
Is it avyaya?
It is an avyaya because api is always an avyaya. So kadapi also is avyaya. Kada also is an avyaya. Just kada is also an avyaya. So asatyam is karmapadam, naiva is pratishedaha. Or if you split kada and then api will be here down and na and eva will be here. Okay, because the api is emphasizing on the kada And eva is also emphasizing on na. Even if we split, it will be just connected to na, and here to kada. Okay. Anantaram. Aham abhyam tava ativa madhuram bhashanam shrunomi. Kartrupadam.
Aham.
Karmapadam.
Shrunomi. Shrunomi kriyapadam. Bhashanam.
Madhuram bhashanam.
Madhuram
bhashanam. Karma visheshanam.
Madhuram is visheshana to bhashanam. Karnabhyam.
అవి ఇవి అధికార కాదు కాదు మన ముందు కారణం సాధన అంటే కరణకారకం.
తవ
షష్ఠి సంబంధ
టు విచ్ వర్డ్?
భాషణం.
Very good, very good. Tava is a shashti sambandha to bhashanam. Tava madhuram bhashanam. So madhuram is visheshana to bhashanam, but tava should be connected directly to bhashanam. Ativa.
అదేంటది?
అతీవ మధురం.
మధురానికి
visheshana to madhuram.
So here they have a different word that they use, tivrata darshi they say. Okay, tivrata darshi.
Okay.
It indicates that ativa.
Intensity. The intensity.
Correct. So here ativa is tivrata darshi to madhuram. Ativa madhuram. So tivrata darshi to madhuram. Madhuram is visheshana to bhashanam. Tava is a shashti sambandha to bhashanam. Karnabhyam is karanam. And aham is kartrupadam.
అంటే ఇక్కడ విశేషణం ఆల్రెడీ ఉందని దీనికి ఇంకొక టర్మినాలజీ యూజ్ చేశారంటారా? తీవ్రతాదర్శి.
Say that again, Bhagini.
See, there is already one visheshanam to bhashanam. So they wanted to differentiate and they used another terminology.
No.
కాదు, ఇక్కడ more stressing on the madhuranti, more intensity.
They want to show that stress.
Intensity of
enhance that this one.
Ativa cannot be a visheshana to bhashanam.
Okay. Bhashanamki kaadu, madhuramki kaada, madhuranki avada.
Madhuramki kuda no. It is ativa madhuram. It is showing the intensity rather than the quality of madhuram.
Okay.
Only a visheshanam is something that describes the quality of the noun. Okay. Anantaram aham.
ఒకవేళ అతి మధురం అంటే
ati then will become more like a prefix, right? It is not a separate word by itself. Ati.
అందుకని అతివ పెట్టాడు.
Aham కూపం గత్వా స్నానం కర్తుం ఇచ్చామి.
అహం కర్తృపదం.
కర్మపదం
స్నానం కర్తుం.
కర్మపదం
స్నానం గత్వా కూపం కృత్వా.
కూపం is what?
కర్మపదం.
To which verb?
గత్వా అవుతుందా? గత్వా క్రియ
గత్వా ఉంది.
అసమాపక క్రియ తీసుకోవచ్చా?
కూపం is కర్మపదం to గత్వా only.
Okay.
స్నానం
కర్తుం ఇచ్చామి.
What is స్నానం?
స్నానం also is కర్మపదం.
కర్మపదం to which?
కర్తుంకు క్రియాపదం.
ఇది మొత్తం వాక్యకర్మగా తీసుకోవాలి.
స్నానం
కర్తుం అనేది మొత్తం వాక్యకర్మగా తీసుకోవాలి.
కర్తుం అనేది కర్మపదం.
వాక్యకర్మ కదా.
One second. Alivelu Bhagini, you are saying something?
ఇచ్చామికి వాక్యకర్మ అవదా అంటున్నా. కూపం గత్వా స్నానం కర్తుం.
No. అది కూడా ఎందుకో చెప్తాను ఇప్పుడే. మహోదయ, you were saying something?
అహం కర్తృపదం. కూపం గత్వా కూపం కర్మపదం టు గత్వా. స్నానం కర్మపదం టు కర్తుం. ఇచ్చామి క్రియాపదం టు సెంటెన్స్. కర్త సెంటెన్స్.
Yes. So kartum will be ish karma to ichchami.
Oh, ish karma. Record gala.
Yeah, fine. So Alivelu Bagini, coming back to your question, Vakya karma, when the Vakyam should be, Vakya karma should be a Vakyam by itself, a complete Vakyam by itself. Ikkada, if you take aham kupam gatva snanam kartum, there the sentence is not complete. It will be a Vakya karma will be like this. Saha vadati aham gruham gantum ichchami. There aham griham gantum ichchami. That whole sentence will be Vakya karma to saha vadati.
Inverted commas.
Thank you. Dhanyavad Bhagini.
Astu.
That is in inverted commas.
Vakyam by itself. Only then, and then it has to have another kriya. So then it will become Vakya karma. So here, yes, what Mahodaya said is, Kupam is karma padam to gatva, snanam is karma padam to kartum, kartum is ish karma to ichchami, and gatva and kartum are purva kala to ichchami. Okay, they are connected to ichchami as purva kala, and aham is the kartrupadam.
ఇప్పుడు పూర్వకాల అంటే గత్వా తుమును లెబంతము ఇవన్నీ కూడా పూర్వకాల కింద తీసుకోవాలి భగిని.
No, sorry. Kartum is not Purvakala. Sorry, my mistake. Only Gatva is Purvakala here. Yes, if Lebanta is there, that also is Purvakala. Not Kartum. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Only
అదే ఇష్కర్మ అన్నారు
time
మళ్ళీ
involved
పూర్వకాల
there.
అని కూడా అంటున్నారు
Sorry,
ఏంటి అని
by
అర్థం కాలేదు.
mistake. Yeah, that was a mistake. Gatva and Lyabantas, Twantas and Lyabantas will be Purvakala. Tumun will be, like we discussed earlier, 3 kinds. That is different. So here
Asmapaka kriyal kabatti avi.
Yes. So kupam gatva snanam kartum ichchami. Okay, this is Purvakala. This is ish karma. Astu. Anantaram. Aham griham gacchami.
Aham kartrupadam. Griham karmapadam. Gacchami kriyapadam.
So aham griham gacchami. Aham griham na gacchami.
నా గచ్చామి
Na will be pratisheda.
Pratishedha.
అంటే నెగేషన్ ఆల్వేస్ ఇస్ ప్రతిషేధ భగిని.
Nishedam. It indicates nishedam. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Aham griham na gacchami. Aham griham na gacchami. Na is pratisheda. Jalam pitva ratrau upari gamishyami. Kartrupadam?
Aham.
Aham.
Karmapadam?
Jalam.
Jalam. Pitva.
Ratro upari.
Jalam is karmapadam to pitva.
Karmapadam to pitva.
Is there a karmapadam to gamishyami?
No.
What is upari?
ఉపరి అధికరణం అంటే ఉపరి
దేశాధికరణ. Upari is
దేశాధికరణ. Okay, దేశాధికరణ.
Ratrau is
కాలాధికరణ. ఉపరి ఎలాగా భగిని సప్తమి అయిందా అది?
Upari is a saptami.
Okay.
It is an avyayam actually, but it indicates adhikarana, so we mark it as deshadhikarana. It is an avyayam.
అవ్యయమే కానీ సప్తమి కిందకి తీసుకోవచ్చా? ఉపరి భవతి లాగా.
It is an avyayam, so it will not have a vibhakti.
No vibhakti. Okay, right.
Upari is a avyayam. That is how it is. That's all. Upari, adaha, like that.
Yes.
So here aham kartrupadam pitva purvakala upari deshadhikaranam ratrau kaladhikaranam. Jalam is karmapadam to pitva. See here, if you notice, both are adhikaranams only, but ratrau is in light gray color or blue color. Upari is in pink. Why? Upari is avyayam, whereas ratrau is saptami vibhakti. Okay, that is why that color is there. Such things also you try to observe, so that you will be thinking both are adhikaranams. Why do they have different colors? So color code is only based on vibhaktis. Okay, whereas the Karaka relations are the color code does not indicate Karaka relations.
ఓకే భగిని ఇది అభిహిత అని రాశారు ఒక దాంట్లో, అది అంటే ఏంటి భగిని అది?
Abhihita karta ante like we discussed about abhihitam, right? Pathati. When I say pathati, saha is indicated. Saha or sa, the karta is indicated. Abhihitam, pathati. In the kriya padam pathati, the ti indicates karta. So
okay, the tigantamu, okay,
by the
right.
tinnanta, by the kartari tinnanta, the kartrapadam is abhihitam. By the karmani tinnanta, karmapadam is abhihitam.
Okay.
That's all.
Astu abhihitam ante it is understood as a karta.
It is implied. It implies karta ani.
Okay, okay. ధన్యవాద భగిని.
So here
abhihitam antene kada karta abhihitam karma abhihitam separate.
Aham jalam aanayami.
Aham kartrupadam.
Aham
Jalam karma padam.
jalam karma
Aanayami kriya padam.
anayami kriya padam.
So aham jalam aanayami. Anantaram aham tam drishtva hasami.
Aham kartrupadam.
Aham kartrupadam.
Tam karma padam.
Karma padam
దృష్ట్వా స్వాంతం అది దేనికి దృష్ట్వా హసామి తర్వాత కాలపదం
is పూర్వకాల
హసామి క్రియాపదం
tam is karmapadam to which verb?
దృష్ట్వా tam దృష్ట్వా.
So aham tam drishtva hasami. Okay. Aham tam swagriham nayami.
Aham kartrupadam. Tam karmapadam. Swagruham.
Swagruham also karmapadam.
Nayami. Swagruham. Aham ko swagruham karmapadam. Tame avutundi.
Ni dhatu, nayami means ni dhatu. Ni dhatu is dvikarmaka kriyapadam.
Oh.
Can have two karma padams. Yes. Which is the mukhya karma here?
Tam nayami.
Tam is the mukhya karma. Gauna karma is the swagriha. What can see? The gauna karma will get dvitiya vibhakti or karma karakatvam only when it is avivaksha. Akathitancha ane sutramto. By the sutra akathitancha, the gauna karma will get dvitiya vibhakti. Now if it were vivaksha, if the vakta's vivaksha is there, swagruham, what vibhakti can it take?
Swagruhena. Nayami. Swagruhe nayami.
Swagruhe means in the house. Saptami
into the house. Into the house. Into the house.
Swagruhat nayami.
Rendu saptami
from the house. Swagruhat from the house.
Swagruhame vastandi kada. Swagruham.
Swagruhe swagruhat. Swagruhaya.
స్వగృహం కొరకు అని కూడా వస్తుంది భగిని.
Chaturthi vibhakti can be used, okay, for with gachati and nayati. We can use chaturthi also when there is vivaksha of the vakta. When there is no vivaksha, then the gauna karma will take dvitiya vibhakti, the karma karakam with the sutram akathitancha.
భగిని ఒక్క నిమిషం మహోదయ, గౌణ కర్మ ఏకవారం పునః వివృణోతు భగిని కృపయా.
చెప్తాను మహోదయ, మీరు చెప్పండి.
అజం నయాతి అనేదో మనకు బిగినింగ్ లో ఇదే గౌణ కర్మ డిస్కషన్ లో వచ్చినప్పుడు అంటే అక్కడ 3 చతుర్థి, పంచమి, సప్తమి 3 రావచ్చు అని నాకు అట్లా జ్ఞాపకం ఉండింది.
For the ni dhatu or for the gauna karma?
అంటే అప్పుడు నాకు ఐడియా లేదు. నయతి అజాం నయతి బిగినింగ్ లోనే.
అవునవును, for the gauna karma, right? In the context of gauna karma. Yeah, in the context, same Lakshmi Bhagini is also asking the same. So basically the gauna karma, we have dvikarmaka kriyapadani. We have dvikarmaka dhatus. So these dhatus can have 2 karma padams. It is not compulsory to have 2 karma padams every time we use the dvikarmaka dhatus. But if there are 2 karma padams, we have to differentiate between the gauna karma and mukhya karma. Mukhya karma is, it will take only karma karakatvam. There cannot be any other karakatvam to that word. That is why it is called mukhya karma. And how do you say that? It has to be either karturipsitatamam karma. By that is one way you can identify a mukhya karma. And the second way to identify is phalashrayatvam will be there in the karma. Phalashrayatvam kutra asti tadeva mukhya karma bhavati. Okay, so here aham tam swagruham nayami. Now I am taking him. Now taking that person home is important. So phalashrayatvam kutra asti? With the kriya nayati, by the action of carrying or taking, the phalashrayatvam is in this tam, that person whomever you are taking. So tam will be the mukhya karma. So my intention is also to take him home. That is what I want. So that is karturipsita tamam. So in both ways the mukhya karma is tam. Now the second word, if there is vivaksha of the vakta, it will take other vibhaktis depending on how the vivaksha is. Now here swagruham nayami, with normally with gam dhatu and ni dhatu, when we are indicating, you can also say aham griham gacchami, aham grihaya gacchami also you can say. Okay, aham grihe gacchami we do not say. We do not use a saptami vibhakti here. Why? Because when you are going to a place, you are not into cannot be represented here. Into, going into the house, because into is there, saptami, can saptami be used? No.
Nayami, not gachami.
With nayami, into the house, carrying into the house.
19 and 20 page దాంట్లో continuation లో ఉంది మేడం కారకం.
So here you mean nayati. Krishi ajam gramam nayati. Karturipsitatamam karma ajam nayati. Grame krishivalaha यदि ग्रामस्य अधिकरणत्वं विवक्ष्यते तदा कृषीवलः ग्रामे अजां नयति इति प्रयोगः संभवति. Yes, so what you said is correct, Mahodaya. If we want to indicate that into the house, then we can say grihe also. Swagrihe tam nayami, into the house with ni dhatu, not with gam dhatu. So here, when there is no vivaksha, when the speaker does not put emphasis on that into the house or all that, then the gauna karma will also get karma karakatvam by the sutra akathitancha. By the sutra akathitancha. So with that sutra, it will get karma karakatvam and dvitiya vibhakti. So here, that is what happened. The swagruham got dvitiya vibhakti by akathitancha. And this sentence is there. So both are karmas. When we have 2 karmas, we can also mark mukhya karma and gauna karma. Okay. Anantaram. Aham tatra gamishyami.
Aham kartrupadam. Tatra adhikarana.
Deshadikaranam you can say.
Deshadhikarana. Na adi प्रतिषेधः
We are still
गच्छामि
on,
क्रियापदम्
we are on 60. So
60.
aham
तत्र
tatra
गमिष्यामि ओके क्रियापदं गमिष्यामि
So here aham karta tatra deshadikaranam gamishyami. Ippudu aham tatra na gacchami. Na is pratisheda. So aham tatra na gacchami. Tatra deshadikaranam na pratisheda. Aham tatra sayankala paryantam sthasyami. So this one actually, we still have to address how to mark paryantam. So my professor is still working on it. So the graph will not be correct because paryantam, until then. So it is not exactly kaladhikaranam, sayankala paryantam, until evening. So they are working on how to mark that relation. Okay. So paryantam we left it out. Sayankala paryantam. Aham tatra sthasyami. Tatra is deshadhikarana. This they are still working on it. Until then, until evening. Meaning wise we know. That is what I'm saying. Overall meaning wise we know. But when it comes to exactly distinguish the differences, we have to put so much of thought, and especially when we want to teach the machine to identify it, it becomes even more complex. Okay. Aham tasya chhatram nayami. Aham tasya chhatram nayami. Kartrupadam?
अहं छत्रं कर्मपदं नयामि क्रियापदं तस्य सम्बन्ध षष्ठी
सम्बन्ध to chatram. Tasya chatram nayami aham. Okay. Aham tu na kridami.
अहं कर्तृपदं तु अव्ययं न प्रतिषेधः क्रीडामि
Tu will be connected to aham. So here tu represents like more like I also am not playing. In that sense it sounds. So there is still so much research going on tu. Sometimes these other words will be used, but they can mean a little differently depending on the context. Sometimes also, sometimes but, sometimes in other senses they are used. Here it can be taken as also. I also am not playing. But I am not playing. However, it again depends on the Vakta's intention and the context. Here, since no other context is given, we can take it either way. But such words are marked only with sambandha as of now. Going forward, we'll try to identify whether tu is indicating also or but or what other meanings tu can imply. Depending on that, they will classify, and in place of sambandha, they will put up or come up with a different word. Astu. So, aham tu na patum shaknomi. Kartrupadam?
aham.
What is karma padam? Here, do we have a...
No.
So what will patum be? I told three tumun.
Tumun ante idi
tumun karmane avutundi bagini.
Tumun karma. Na pratisheda to?
Pratisheda
na
to
shaknomi. Tu avyayam. Aham tu sambandha to aham.
So aham tu patum na shaknomi.
Bhagini punah atra pa, there is a mistake again. They put it
taken as two. Yes, we have to mark it. So they by default took that. Maybe the machine brought it out, and whoever initially worked on this did not look into it, and neither did I. I actually went through these files, but I didn't pay attention to the dhatus. I have to go over them with the dhatus again. All the dhatus we have to check, like the shaknomi, shak 3 is there. So that also I have to check if the correct dhatu is taken.
Yeah, Bhagini, you are very hard on yourself. You have so many things to look into. So this one small thing goes down the crack, doesn't matter. You have
No,
to
it
just.
is not small. Why? Because when people
I
are
know.
reading from this, they will get confused because
Yes,
pa
you are right. You are right in that, but you are so conscious. So that's why I'm saying, don't worry about it. That you didn't look into in the first time, you know.
yeah, I
And
didn't.
it is going to be a standard
Some
book.
extent
That's
I
why
went.
it
Yeah,
is required.
some randomly I checked, but I did not check each and every one. Okay, so here aham tu patum na shaknomi. So here this is the tumun karma. Like I said, we have ishkarma, tumun karma, and prayojana. Okay, this is tumun karma. Anantaram.
Such mistakes will be able to identify only during discussions, not by individuals.
Correct, correct. And especially when we have deadlines, we tend to rush through things, and that is when such things happen. Okay. So aham tvam na agnyapayami. Aham tvam na agnyapayami. Kartripadam?
Aham kartrupadam, tvam kriya, ade karmapadam, na pratishedha ajnapayami kriyapadam.
So a upasarga gnya dhatu. Aham tvam na agnyapayami. Aham na gachami.
Aham
హరి ఓం
kartrupadam.
భగిని ఏకవారం భగిని క్షమ్యత షక్ 3 అని ఇచ్చాడు అందులో షక్ అనేది ధాతువుకి థర్డ్ ధాతువుకి తీసుకోవచ్చా మనము
that mapping I have to see. Wait, let me tell you one thing. We can go here. And
Pradhana Purusha, Madhyama Purusha, Uttama Purusha laga.
So here they took it from the Swadi Gana. The Shak Dhatu, they took it from the Swadi Gana. Let us go here. We have Divadi and Swadi. Divadi is to be able, to be possible, to be able, to be powerful. So both dhatus have to be able, that capability, right? So it's okay. Here it is okay. But here they have only 2. How come they have 3 there?
That's what I was asking you. That's why I was asking you.
So then we have.
What I నేను అనుకోవడం అంటే గచ్చామి అనేది ఉత్తమ పురుష కదా ఉత్తమ పురుష
శక్నోమి అనేది ఉత్తమ పురుష కాబట్టి 3 రాశారు అంటారు మహోదయ ఫస్ట్ లైన్ ఉత్తమ పురుష ఇస్ 1
అని ఉంటే 2 ఉండేదేమో
2 అండ్ ఉత్తమ పురుష ఇస్ 3 అని తీసుకోమంటున్నారు
అనేమో అని అనుకోవడం తీసుకోవడం
No. That is indicated here. Uttama Purusha Ekavachanam is indicated here already. This 3 is related to Dhatu only. This 3 is related to Dhatu only. Earlier they used to have it here under concordance, but I don't know why, where that vanished. They should have here under the Dhatu Pata, but here somebody else's came.
అది కూడా నోట్ చేసుకోండి భగిని
Yes. Yeah, it has to be here only. But it is bringing this. Okay, I will check on that. Okay, anyways, I'll check on that again. So coming back, so Shaknoti, I will make a note. Shak 3 is given. Which sentence is that? 65. Then aham nirdhanah asmi. Sorry, aham na janami.
Aham kartrupadam janami kriyapadam na nished.
Aham nirdhanah asmi.
Na bagini, aham dhani asmi.
Huh? Astu, astu, uttamam. So here nirdhanah is?
Na asmi and better.
Aham nirdhanah na asmi. Okay.
అది బెటర్ భగిని. నిర్ధనః కూడా మనకి విశేషణ అదే విశ్లేషణ దొరుకుతుంది. నా అస్మి అనేది మనకి కూడా మంచిది అవుతుంది.
Astu. So nirdhanah will be videya visheshana. Okay. Nirdhanah is videya visheshana to asmi. Aham netrabhyam vishwam pashyami.
ఇది ఇచ్చినట్లుంది రాలేదైతే. ఓకే. అహం కర్తృపదం విశ్వం కర్మపదం నేత్రాభ్యాం
karanakarakam. Netrabhyam karanakarakam aham kartrupadam vishwam karmapadam. See for the
ఇది వరకు ఒకసారి ఈక్వేషన్ వచ్చేది ఇట్లాంటి సెంటెన్స్ వచ్చినట్లుంది కదా కనుక
కొంచెం డిఫరెంట్ గా వచ్చింది అది.
కొంచెం డిఫరెంట్ గా ఉందా? ఓకే.
అంటే విశ్వం పశ్యామి రాలేదు, ఇంకేదో చూసినట్టు వచ్చింది. సో హియర్ ఇఫ్ యూ సీ ద తృతీయ విభక్తి has this shade of green. The karmakarakam, the dvitiya vibhakti has this green. This tritiya vibhakti green is a little different. Okay. Aham pathami eva.
Eva avyayam aham kartrupadam pathami kriyapadam.
So eva is emphasizing on the kriyapadam. Okay, pathami eva means I will only read, like that. In that sense, that eva comes. Aham parpatam bhakshyami.
Aham kartrupadam parpatam karmapadam bhakshyami.
Parpatam is karmapadam. Aham is kartrupadam.
Papad.
హరి ఓం భగిని. నిర్ధనః ఇది సమాస పదం కిం భగిని? విగ్రహ వాక్యం కిం?
Na vidyate dhanam yasya saha, I think.
Okay. Bahuvrihi.
It is bahuvrihi, right?
Okay.
Bahuvrihi
అన్నాడు కాబట్టి
నై bahuvrihi.
Okay.
Yes. Nai bahuvrihi. Anantaram aham pratah भ्रमणाय गच्छामि न सायम्. अहं प्रातः भ्रमणाय गच्छामि न सायम्.
अहं कर्तृपदं प्रातः भ्रमणाय गच्छामि न सायम्.
कालाधिकरण भ्रमणाय
కారణ చతుర్థి అంటే సంప్రదాన
ఏది భ్రమణాయ
ప్రయోజనం
సంప్రదానం. It is prayojanam.
సంప్రదాన ప్రయోజనం.
It is prayojanam. Why am I going for walking? So it is not sampradana. Sampradana is when there's beneficial. So Brahmanaya is Prayojanam. Okay, Gachami is Kriyapadam. Na Sayam, what does Na Sayam mean? Not in the evening. So Sayam na Gachami. Prataha Gachami. That is what it means. So we can take the second Gachami as Adhyahritam. Na Sayam Gachami. The second Gachami will be Adhyahritam. Aham Prataha Brahmanaya Gachami. Anantaram aham phalam bhakshyami. Phalam karmapadam. Bhakshyami kriyapadam. Aham.
Aham karta
kartrupadam.
bhakshyami kriyapadam.
Then aham bhuvanasya kartaram ishwaram vande.
Aham
Kartrupadam.
kartrupadam, ishwaram karmapadam, kartaram ishwaram kriya karma visheshna kartaram.
Bhuvanasya kartaram.
Bhuvanasya kartaram ఇది అది షష్ఠి సంబంధ. వందే క్రియాపదం.
Kartaram, what is kartaram?
Creator.
The one creator.
Karta is no, karta is prathama vibhakti. Kartaram is dvitiya vibhakti. It is visheshana to Ishwaram. I am saluting to the creator, to Ishvara, who is the creator of the Bhuvana.
Okay.
Bhuvanasya kartaram. So Bhuvanasya is shashti sambandha. Kartaram visheshana to Ishwaram. Ishwaram is karma. Aham is karta. Aham bhojanat purvam kimapi karma kartum na ichchami.
Aham kartrupadam.
Bhojanat purvam.
Bhojanat purvam kaladhikaranam.
Purvam is kaladhikaranam. Bhojanat
అది
we call this a sandarbha bindu, I think, because it is indicating
avadhi.
భగిని
లిమిట్ ఏదో
క్షమితం భగిని. ఇది పూర్వ ఇప్పుడు ఉపపద పదాలు అన్ని ఉన్నాయి, సహా పూర్వ ఇట్లాంటి పదాలు అన్ని అధికరణం కిందికి తీసుకుంటున్నాము. మరి అది దానికి విభక్తి లేకపోయినా అవ్యయ పదాలని చెప్పి విభక్తి లేకపోయినా అధికరణం కిందకి తీసుకోవాలా? ఓకే.
ఇప్పుడు తదా కదా కదా ఇవన్నీ కూడా అధికరణాసే, బట్ దే ఆర్ ఆల్
అంటే కాలానికి సంబంధించినవి. అంతేనా? ఓకే. సమయానికి సంబంధించింది, whatever pertaining to time or space or whatever it has to be adhikaranam only. Okay.
Yes, even though it is avyayam, it will still be adhikarana karakam.
Okay.
So karma kartum, so karma will be karma padam to kartum. Kimapi will be visheshana to karma. Kimapi karma kartum na ichchami.
Na apratisheta.
So here bhojanat purvam. See, this purvam is with relating to what? With relating to the time.
Panchami vibhakti, no?
Panchami vibhakti is coming because of the purvam, purva shabdasya, upapada upapada vibhakti. But Panchami vibhakti is used in many ways, right?
Yes.
In this particular case, purvam means kasmat purvam, bhojanat purvam. There is a sandarbha there that is being indicated. Okay, with respect to the time when you eat your food, before that. So there is a relation here, a kind of relation. Sandarbha. In that context, purvam is coming. So sandarbha bindu is the relation name that they chose for that. So bhojanat purvam, sandarbha bindu. Purvam is adhikarana. Kimapi is visheshana to karma. Karma is karmapadam to kartum. Because ichchami is there, kartum will be ishkarma. Aham will be karta. Na is pratishedaha.
Okay.
Any questions in this sentence?
ఇది కొంచెం అనలైజ్ చేస్తే కానీ ప్రశ్నలు రావు భగిని.
Okay. Aham bhratra saha gramam gacchami. So,
aham kartrupadam.
Atra?
Tritiya vibhakti.
Tritiya.
Vibhakti,
Tritiya
but what
vibhakti.
is the relation? What is the relation?
Upapada vibhakti bhagini.
Upapada vibhakti.
Saha yoga pada.
So we call this sahartaha.
Okay.
We call bhratya as sahartaha, and saha will be sahartha dyotaka. Gramam will be karmapadam. To gacchami. Ratra saha aham gramam gacchami. So sahartha. Bhratra will be sahartha. Saha will be sahartha dyotakaha, and gramam will be karma.
Okay.
Saha Dyotakam, because he is leading the.
Sahartha dyotakaha means this indicates the sahartha. So all that such connecting words or the words which are causing that they will be marked as dyotakaha. Dyotakam means like that is what is indicating this as sahartha. Otherwise, if I simply say bhratra, how will you know whether it is Tritiya Vibhakti? This Tritiya Vibhakti is indicating the Kartru Karakam or Karana Karakam or Hetu. We don't know, no? Tritiya Vibhakti can be used in any of these. So we don't know. So because of the word Saha, we understand that Bhratra is Sahartaha. So Sahartha Dyotakaha. It is indicating the Sahartha, this word Saha. So that Dyotakaha is added. Anantaram aham madhyahne gramam gacchami.
Aham kartrupadam, gramam karmapadam, gacchami kriyapadam to karmapadam. Madhyahne adhikarana. Kaladhikarana.
Astu. So madhyahne is kaladhikaranam. It is saptami vibhakti. Anantaram aham mudgam cha odanam bhakshayishyami. Aham mudgam cha odanam bhakshayishyami.
Aham
What is mudgam?
Kartrupadam, mudga
green gram. Ulavala.
Ulavalu.
Okay.
Flat.
What is mudgam mean?
Horse gram.
Oh.
Actually, it is green gram also is given.
అదే కదా మనకు తెలుసుకున్న మామూలుగా.
But again, in some cases, they are referring to it as other kinds of beans also. But let us, however you take is fine. Either green gram or horse gram. So aham mudgam cha odanam bhakshayishyami. So I am eating both the green gram and odanam. So two different things. So we join as a samuchaya. Here mudgam is not visheshana to odanam. Mudgam is a different item, odanam is a different item. I am eating two items. So samuchaya is the word that is used, and cha is marked as a samuchaya dyotaka.
ఓకే, కానీ ఇక్కడ రెండు కర్మ పదాలు తీసుకోవడానికి లేదా భగిని?
Rendu karma padale, both are karmas. But when both of them have equal preference, they are marked samuchaya.
అంటే సముచ్చయ కర్మ అని అనుకోవాలా దీన్ని?
Samuchaya is a word used to indicate when two or more words have the same priority in whatever they are. Say for example, there are three kartrupadams. Ramaha, Sita, Lakshmanaha cha vanam gaccha. There all three are kartrupadams equally. So you will, but only one word you can add to the kriya padam. The other two we will add with the samuchaya, which indicates rather than adding three words to the kriya padam, we use this samuchaya to indicate that all these three have equal status of karta, but one will be connected to the kriya and the other two will be connected to this word which is connected to the kriya. So karma also like that only. Even visheshanas, say for example, one Ramaha is the kartrupadam. Uttamaha Ramaha, Sundaraha Ramaha, Dyutiman Ramaha. So, Tamaha Sundaraha Dyutiman Ramaha Raja Asti. So here I connect only one of these three Visheshanas to Rama as Visheshana, and the other two Visheshanas I will connect it to that one Visheshana as a Samuchaya.
Okay.
So instead of drawing 3 lines to Ramaha, I will draw only one line, Uttamaha. The Sundaraha and Dyutiman will be connected to Uttamaha with the Samuchaya. That Samuchaya is only used to indicate that all these words have equal status. So here, though Vodanam is connected to the Kriyapadam as karma, it does not mean that Mugdam is not. Mudgam is also karma only. But when we have more than one, we use this kind of representation. That's all.
Okay.
ఒకవేళ అక్కడ చా లేకుండా ఉంటే we can call it as విశేషణ.
అధ్యాహృతం.
విశేషణ ఇక్కడ ఒకవేళ చా రాయకుండా ఉంటే ముద్గం ఓదనం.
రాయకుండా ఉన్నా కూడా రెండు సమానమే కదా మహోదయ. రెండిటికి
ముద్గం ఓదనం
రాదు కదా.
ఓదనం అంటే ఓదనం అంటే రైస్ తో వండిందే అని, లేకుంటే ఈ ముద్గలతో వండిన వంట ఉండొచ్చా?
So basically it again depends how you want to represent. If you want to say that odanam cooked with that moong dal is together one item, then mugdodanam, it will become a samasa word. If it is not a samasa word, if you want to write it separately, mudgasya odanam or mudgena odanam, like odanam cooked with the mudga. So some kind of representation will be there if the odanam is cooked along with the mudga. If it is not, simply mudgam odanam is mentioned, then we have to take them as two separate items. Or we can say mudgena saha odanam bhakshayishyami. Along with the green gram, I ate the rice. Payasa odanam khadami. That application is also there. So it all depends again how the Vakta wants to represent. If you ate it two separately, then you mention as two things. If you ate one with the other, or if they are cooked together, then again that word will represent that. Mudgodanam we will say.
భగిని ఒక చిన్న సిల్లీ క్వశ్చన్ భగిని. ఇక్కడ ముద్గం అని రాశారు, ముద్గం అనే చదువుతున్నాము. If at all, if I write halanta gakaram after mu, how do I read it? The same way?
Mugdha. అది ముగ్ధ
If
అవుతుంది, ఇది ముద్గం అవుతుంది.
you write what, Bhagini?
Halanta gakaramu. After mu, if I write, it becomes mugdha.
ఇంకా ఏం కాదు, ముద్గా అవుతుంది. అది కూడా ముద్గానే అవుతుంది.
అదే నా డౌట్.
No. If you write halanta gakaram after muna.
Mu tarvata if I write ga,
then mugdha అవుతుంది.
ముగ్ధానే కదా అది.
ఇది
అయితే ముద్గా అవుతుంది.
See here, however it is written here, it is pronounced as mudga.
Okay.
ఇది దకారం తర్వాతనే గకారం.
అదే మన సంస్కృతంలో ముందర ఏది రాస్తామో అదే పలకాలి అనేది నియమం ఉంది కదా, అందుకని అడుగుతున్నాను.
That only.
Okay.
Then where are we?
Aham ratrau griham gacchami.
Aham ratrau griham gacchami.
ఇక్కడ దీని తర్వాత ఇంత లెఫ్ట్ లాస్ట్ లో ఉంది.
So aham ratrau griham gacchami. Griham karmapadam, aham kartrupadam, ratrau
కాలాధికరణం.
రాత్రౌ కాలాధికరణం. ఇది కర్తృపదం, గృహం కర్మపదం. Okay, so we shall stop here for today. We'll continue in the next class. So you let me know if like this, if we continue, if all of you feel it is useful, we can continue the same way. I don't mind.
This will be better because we'll also learn from all of us.
Yes. Together. Yeah. When see, I forgot about that Saptami Vibhakti for Dvikarmaka Nidha. So Mahodaya reminded. Like that, we can help each other remember things. That way, this will be reinforcement of what we have learned earlier. Practically, we are applying them practically. So it will be a very good learning experience. So I wish all of you can continue, and so that we can continue. Okay. And with us in the Karaka book, I plan to make, like I said, a short videos. Let me see how that works out. If that works out well, that will be there forever, and you can refer to that sutra, instantly. So if we have a question on that particular sutra, what it indicates, what are all the things that sutra handles, we can directly go there and look at it. So I'm thinking of that. Let me see how it goes. So Livelu Bhagini.
आं भगिनि सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः धन्यवाद भगिनी नमस्कारः सर्वेभ्यः धन्यवादः नमस्कारः
धन्यवादः।